In today's video, I will be sharing 20 of the best police games on Roblox this year, 2025. Starting with a more unknown roleplay game called Rensselaer County. This is a game that's been around for a long time, but finally now it's starting to get quite enjoyable. So we're gonna select the job menu up here because this is where we're gonna locate the police team. So we got New York State Police, we also got SWAT, and so yeah, let's hop on the police team. Now here we go. We are at the police department. We're gonna select one of these uniforms. I'm just gonna go with this. This looks pretty good. And after that, we're gonna head out. Now, sadly, this game doesn't include guns. And the reason for that is because it's supposed to be a more, how do I put it, family-friendly game. But yeah, let's head into the menu here and spawn a car. It's just like Greenville. You can spawn cars wherever you want. Pretty cool. Even though I prefer the casual spawn system that, for example, ERLC and Maple County roll with. The traditional one, so to speak. The controls for cars in the game is a little different than most roleplay games, but you have all the buttons linked on the right hand side of your screen. And also, this is a very beautiful game. It looks really good in my opinion. And so on the left hand side here, we also got a menu for our emergency lights like this. ELS is a bit lacking, I would say. It could probably be improved. Also got sirens here, pretty dope. But yeah, this is Rensselaer County. If you open your phone menu, you can do that while driving. You can head into the GPS and you should be able to find your way around. And I actually went the wrong direction, so we gotta turn left here to reach the city area. You can also see other users on the map, so you can see a ton of individuals roaming around, and that way you can figure out where to find people to RP with, wherever. So yeah, here we are. We're in the city area. It's pretty cool. We got a green light and a drive. Yeah, if you want to go check this game out, you can do so. Link will be in the description down below. Still, in my opinion, kind of sucks that they don't have guns included. They used to have guns, but they removed them. That's something I would like to see come back because, you know, the game is a little bit boring without it. Oh, and look, there's actually somebody doing a traffic stop here. There's a cop actually pulling someone over and he is stopped. Pretty cool. Yeah, go check it out. Is he fleeing? He's fleeing. On to the next game, guys. Next up, we got City of Princeton, or just Princeton, our own roleplay game, developed by Santico Studio. And in this game, you get to create your own character, and you can create a few. And then once you got one, you can select it. So Raymond Bennett here, owner of the state. That's what I'm gonna select. And so this right here is Princeton. I'm in Princeton right now. You can see some of the map. This game sadly suffers from the lack of development. The developers actually have real jobs, and so they can't spend all their time on development. But it's a cool game either way. You got civilian, police, and fire department. Let me hop on the police team. This game is supposed to be a little more realistic than the typical RP game out there. Personally, I would like to have it a bit more like ERLC with public and private servers. That way, it would be a bit more enjoyable because the game is currently SSU based as well, meaning you have to join up during an SSU being hosted, which is a little bit, you know, not everyone want to do that. They just want to hop on a Friday night and play, not having to join a Discord server and wait for the session to be hosted, you know. And I understand that, but it's a cool game, and I believe a lot of you would actually enjoy checking it out or playing it. The cars are really smooth. The game runs really smoothly, and the models are fantastic. So these are really nice custom-made models, and you can tell that by the suspension. Just look at the suspension when we roll. So yeah, this is definitely a more realistic roleplay game out there, with a lot of focus on the police team. There's also a CAD in the game. You can check out players in game. I don't know who this is, but there seems to be another individual in the game. You can write reports about these players. I already have a report on me for first-degree felony. We can check it out. Murder of an officer, attempted GTA. So this actually saves. So if an officer arrests you or something, it will actually stay in your description for that character, which is pretty dope. But yeah, let's just park up here real quick. I want to show you something else. I'm going to show you some of the tools. We got a flashlight, a citation book that doesn't seem to pop out. We got some handcuffs as well. You click on the player to handcuff them. We got a taser. Looks a little bit funny in one hand like this. As you know, this is an R15 game. I don't know if it will look better in R6 or not, but it sort of fits in with the game style, so to speak. It's pretty cool. Here we got a shield as well, and you can actually shoot your gun from the shield. So you can shoot a pistol. We got ourselves an AR-15. You can see this thing, beautiful. Really nice shoot animations as well. The effects when you shoot look amazing. And depending on what you hit, it actually makes different sound. You can tell the gun effects are realistic. You can see there's smog and fog and everything. showing up. There's dirt flying away when you hit the target. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Also got a Glock here. Works just fine. You got a flashlight on that thing as well. Very nice. There's a lot more for this game to come. It's still very early in development, but it's continuously being improved. It's actually a lot better now than it was back in the day. Just a year ago, this game was totally different to what it is now. And also, you could almost call this a finished game. Almost. It just needs a bit more polishing and a few more systems. And I've actually got an idea of some systems that I want to implement. I'm gonna talk to Rarefish about them, the head of development. The reason is that we want to make it so that you can play at any time of the day without having to join an SSU, and that's going to be a lot more fun because it's gonna grow the game a lot. Right now it's sort of dead because of it being SSU based, and not a whole lot of SSUs are being hosted sadly, but that is gonna change. So yeah, I think you should check this game out. You gotta join up the Discord server, link in the description below. But either way, let's head on to the next game. And we got Jupiter, Florida, guys. Y'all know about this game already. It's really dope. Really nice loading screen nowadays too. Love it. So yeah, when you load into Jupiter, Florida, you can select the briefcase up here to select jobs. There's a lot of jobs in this game, but we are looking for the police officer job, of course. Police team. So yeah, let me just respawn. I really want to get to the police station. I'm not sure if you respawn there directly or if you have to drive there. Oh yeah, we actually spawn here. Cool. So let's head inside and let's check out if they got any new tools. Last time I played, there weren't really any customizable things in the game. Yeah, it seems like we got everything already. Taser, some handcuffs, spike strips, speed radar, cones, pistol. Not a good pistol at all. I do not like the systems in this game. The pistol looks like, I don't know, it was made in 2011 Roblox. And a rifle that you also hold in one hand. Not the best game if you're looking for tools and stuff. Yeah, there's also a first person mode if you want to go into that. So if you want to shoot in first person, that's something you can do. A little cool. But yeah, then moving on, we got the car spawner. It's just like Greenville. You spawn them wherever you want. So let's spawn the Explorer police car. You need to buy these at the dealership, by the way. Yeah, here we go. Pretty dope. The cars are really nice in the game. I really like the cars. If only they focused a little more on the systems. Now lights may be a little bit confusing because you got this big menu that you can press without actually knowing what you do when pressing it. There's like a million different buttons. See that? We got our spotlight on. Now let's press something random. Oh look, there's a fire. Wow, there we go. The one there actually turns them on. So the bottom here, look at this. This is really cool. We're just available and ready. This is such a good looking game. Sadly, it still lacks that gameplay that I'm looking for. You can see right now we got a wanted guy that we can go and arrest. So he's like, he shows up on the map for us. So we just gotta get there and detain him. There's also police boats, very unique for this game. But yeah, that's Jupiter, Florida for you. Not the most realistic, but definitely a really fun game. On to the next one. Jupiter, Florida is good, but it doesn't compare to Southwest Florida. Jupiter, Florida is literally developed based off this game, so you can select the police team and press play. When you load in, it's very similar, just that the tools are a little more well developed. So you got a gun, M4, a G17, a radar gun, home placer, and a taser. That's pretty much what you got. You can't really do much customization here either. And just like in Jupiter, Florida, you can just select the car menu here, go to emergency, and spawn in the cars that you have bought at the dealership. Of course, it has to be night. Wait, vehicle out of fuel? Really? Okay. This game offers a lot more car customization than any of the other games. You can actually customize these police cars decently well. If you go to a car customization shop, I believe you can switch color and stuff with a game pass. But yeah, in the game, you respond to like bank robberies and stuff. When you arrest criminals, you shoot criminals. It's actually a decent game, but this is more of a driving game than roleplay game. It's what is considered. There are roleplay servers, but can't find them in the game itself. You have to go look for them in Discord and stuff. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I think that most of you already have heard of the game. If you haven't, then I don't know where you have been living, what box. But yeah, y'all should go check out Southwest Florida. It's nice. Moving on, we got the new Sandy Shores. This is also a really old game, but it is still rolling. It's still got an active player count. So yeah, when you load in, you're gonna see the team change button up here. This is where you will be able to switch teams. There is Group 6, BCSO, FBI, SHP, and there are a couple of more that are completely behind whitelist and stuff, but we're gonna join BCSO. I just want to showcase it. So yeah, this is what the spawn looks like. We're gonna select the call sign. Here we go. That's nice. Here you can see the radio on the left hand side. Pretty dope. You got the lockers. You can open them. You can customize your character a bit. Is this glitched by chance? I can't really see anything. Wait, let me try that again. It might have been glitched. Oh yeah, there we go. It is actually glitched. So yeah, let's just select a uniform, a holster, a belt might be nice to have, and a vest. Oh, we can only have one of them. We're gonna select the belt. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Here we go. In our inventory, we've got ourselves a clipboard, stop and slow stand, police baton you can smack people with, frisk tool, hammer, so you can like place cones and barriers, flares, etc. Pistol, and look at how nice this is. This is awesome. Let's look at it. Amazing. I believe they've changed the system. It used to be ACS, but this looks a bit different. We got the taser, also very nice little one. Custom made looks like. You got yourself a flashlight, and if you have bought any game passes, you might have a couple of other guns in your inventory, even though you are cops. So this is the HK416. I also got the M4A1 mod and the AKM. Not the most normal police gun, but you can see I got it right down here now. Looks like I'm a cop with an AK. Definitely not United States, at least. Let's spawn the Ford Explorer. Let's see if that will spawn in. There we go. Amazing. Look at this vehicle. This is great. So yeah, J for lights in this one as well. ELS is a little, in my opinion, weak in this game. I think the graphics look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The graphics have gotten really nice. They improved that a lot. It used to look really dull before, but now it actually looks decent, in my humble opinion. But yeah, this is Sandy Shores for y'all. You better go check it out because it's actually quite enjoyable. Next up, we got Lawcountry. This is a game that you cannot forget. It's supposedly the most realistic looking roleplay game here on the platform. It's been in development for a while now, but sadly I still think it lacks the charm that I'm looking for, which is the gameplay. The gameplay is still a little wacky, I would say, but the game looks fantastic. So yeah, this right here is Lawcountry. If you want to hop on the police team, select the menu, select team, and press the police team. Type in a call sign. We're gonna go with this. Then select the department, which we're gonna go with St. Lawson, and press confirm. And once you're in here, you can go down a few floors and select a uniform. Typically, it takes me a while to actually find my way down to the locker room, but it should be around this area, I believe. Yeah, here. I actually found it directly. Cool. So let's select the uniform, some pants. Amazing. Let's see. Do we have any options to customize the belt? Yep, right here. I did not see that. Hold up. I gotta get out of the options menu. So let's see. This is a bit like Maple County's system. However, still could see improvement. I would like a more zoomed in version, so you could actually zoom in and see what your duty belt as you're doing this. But it's not bad. It's actually really good compared to many other things here, many other games, locker systems. Next up, we can check out the tools. They can be grabbed from the other lockers. You can select the taser, some cones, etc. Some of these are rank locked, meaning that you have to level up in game to get access to them. But next, we're gonna head upstairs, and I actually want to check out the armory that's over here. Wait, where was that? Did I go the wrong way? I absolutely did. Here we go. Here's the armory. Let's just... Oh, rank 6 in order to use this? Okay. We can't even go inside the armory. How embarrassing. But here's the car spawner. You're gonna select a car. These are really decent cars. There's actually a big chunk of them as well. You can see they've added a ton of new vehicles since I last played. Let's look at this beauty. We got a police Corvette. Can I afford this one? I don't have enough money to afford anything fancy, so we're just gonna have to go with the Chevy Tahoe. That's still pretty good. You can customize the car a little bit. It's sort of like that of ERLC, but not exactly. It is a bit different. My honest opinion about the game is that it is a bit clunky. It's good, but it's clunky. That's how I'm gonna put it. They have made it a little too advanced, I feel like. It's not bad, but it's a little advanced. And some of you might say, well, advanced is good. Sadly, it's not for games typically. Advanced usually means that people don't really understand what they're supposed to do and end up not really enjoying the experience. But here we go. We got a police car. Also, why is my camera view so high above? That's weird. You're gonna check out the ELS. They got some decent ELS here. That's beautiful. You also got access to your trunk in the back, so you can select gear and stuff from in there. You can check out the weaponry as well. Let's see. Let me just grab an AR-15. There's an M4 carbine as well. Maybe that's level 2 though. So we're gonna select this AR-15. Once we have that, we can pull it out and start shooting. I don't have a sight on the thing right now. You can customize that as well, but yeah, it's pretty good. Guns are nice, vehicles are nice, map is nice, but gameplay overall is a little bit clunky. And also this camera view, I don't like it. It's too high above above the car. You can tell that when we get around here on our patrol, that it yes looks fantastic. You also got a radio up here in the left hand side. You can communicate with other officers. You can see in the right hand side when dispatch has a call for you that you can respond to. There's also a CAD. You can see it on the left hand side. You can log into that, and here's where you can essentially respond to calls. So this is a noise disturbance. These are AI calls, meaning that you can respond, earn XP, make money, etc. How do I leave the menu? I genuinely have no idea how to leave this menu. There is no way to leave it, is there? We can issue a citation for somebody if we select their username as well. There's a lot you can do. Call AI roadblock, issue bolo, call in a helicopter. That's pretty dope. But this is what I mean. A little bit too advanced. I can't even get myself out of this menu. Oh, here we go. I have to get out of the car. But yeah, Lawcountry definitely has some interesting stuff going on. I'm excited to see what they add in the future, because I believe this game could end up being something really fantastic if they just keep developing it. The map is beautiful and all that, but it sort of lacks the gameplay, I'm not gonna lie. Turned more into a showcase rather than a roleplay game. It's hard to explain, but that's essentially what I feel like happened here. More than that, you can pull out some cones, you can place them around, you have a notepad, you can put police barricades, got some handcuffs, a taser, a nice taser. This is a really nice looking model and everything. This functions like a really good taser. Looks so much better in the majority of roleplay games. Flashlight, that's a bit basic. But either way, let's hop on the next game. We can't forget about RCPDFR. This is a pretty epic police game or roleplay game overall, and I think you're gonna love it. This is a game that's been around for the longest of time, but it is really cool. Now, currently the police team and sheriff's office are both full. There's also AGS security, there's park police, there's state police. Let me see if I can hop on the park police team. I believe it's a game pass. Yeah, state park service. There's SWAT as well. 800 Robux. Let's just do it. We might have to rejoin. That is not good. This game is like really big, so there is a chance that it is a bit, how do I put it, laggy in a way. Yeah, here we go. We can hop on the park police team now. That's amazing. So let's just input a call sign. That works. This is a bit more of a realistic roleplay game. They want you to be, professional about things. And we're gonna grab the duty belt here. We can select a uniform if you want to change it. Pretty cool. You can tell that people are roleplaying in the radio communications here. Direct to EMS. Here's the locker. We're gonna open that. We're gonna grab our tools. So we can grab all of this actually. We're gonna grab the Glock 17. Perfect. And let's check out the corresponder. Now this is my first time on this team in particular, so it might be a little confusing. There are a couple of cars that are locked for ranks, but I'm not gonna go with any of them. I'm just gonna go with something cool. The Jeep Wrangler is pretty cool, but we're gonna go with probably this thing right here, the Tahoe. Let's go check it out if it's still out there. Yep, here we go. This is our Tahoe. This reminds me a little bit of the old Berkeley County V1. It still has that really nice realistic feel. But yeah, this is a cool game. Very strict, like sort of strict RP in a way. You can tell people are actually utilizing the radio channel and doing stuff the correct way. I don't know where I went. I'm supposed to be in the park. Let me just turn around. I'm gonna go available 10.8. And for some reason, I can't see the absolute newest chat in the radio, so it's a bit behind. But yeah, we can turn our lights on if you want to check it out. This ELS is pretty nice. Looks really good. Wow, there's already a park ranger here. What is he doing? Is he running into the forest? I believe there's a police chase going on right here, isn't there? It almost looks like it. Let's pull out the flashlight and see what's going on. This guy's running around. Bolo green hat penguin face. Oh yeah, he was chasing somebody. That's a police bike right there. Let's get out of the park. Let's go in here and let's see if we can actually spot any green-faced penguins out here. I don't think we will. But yeah, we got some tools. We got a phone, some traffic cones that we can place out like this. We got a sign, radar gun, pepper spray that works nicely, flashlight, clipboard, flare, baton, and you of course also got the beautiful pistol, Glock 17. Look at that. That is nice. But yeah, definitely go check this game out. It's really fun, and there's tons of good role players on here. Next up, we get Special Forces Simulator. This is different in the sense that it isn't really a roleplay game. It's pretty much a simulator, but it's a police simulator. You are pretty much a cop. So yeah, you respond to different situations. Like here, we got a bank robbery. I'm currently carrying a shotgun. You can customize guns buy new guns, all that sort of good stuff. Oh, let me get this guy. Yeah, there we go. It's a really satisfying game, and you just know what to do at all times. It's not confusing or anything. You shoot suspects, insecure their guns, arrest people, save civilians, all that good stuff. People love this game. I love this game. It's really satisfying. That's the best way to put it. So yeah, here we get to choose a map. We're gonna select storage facility. I'm gonna vote for that. We're going with nightmare, the hardest mode. Here you can select gears, so you can, you know, upgrade your military gear or police gear. Here's where you can get new guns. I don't want a shotgun. I actually want something different, like the AR-15. That's pretty good. You can see there's so many different guns you can get in this game, like a million different ones. Oh yeah, let's respond or deploy and eliminate all suspects. We got a guy right there, armed. Oh, she is also armed. What the heck? What a crazy woman. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can kick open doors like you're in some karate movie or something. It's pretty dope. Oh, sorry, I shot the guy or the woman who surrendered. My bad, ma'am. Hey, you want to get down on the ground? What the heck? Trying to stab me? Is that guy cheating? I'm gonna cuff her. She's still alive somehow. I don't know how. Equip rare gun. 14 Robux. Alright, let's do it. I spent 14 Robux to equip this rare gun without the sight. Where are the remaining hostages? Or means people. Criminals. Let's kick open the doors and get them. Where are they? Oh. Hello, sir. You wanna die? Thank you. Oh, whoa. Hello there. Get on the ground, dude. Let's look at how satisfying that is. It's very pay to win though, this game. I'm not gonna lie. It's a big like pay to win simulator. But yeah, on to the next game. Next up, we get Emergency Emden. This is a roleplay game located in Germany. It's a port city in which you can roleplay as a police officer, criminal, firefighter, paramedic, whatever. So when you load in, you can select which spawn you want to spawn at. I'm gonna select the police spawn. Here we go. We're outside the police station. Let's head inside. My game hasn't really loaded in yet, as you can tell, but yeah. Let's go inside. So this is a bit like Emergency Hamburg, but not as good. We're gonna talk to this guy. We're gonna select police and we're gonna start our shift. Here we go. Now we got our uniform and everything set and ready. We can head over here and spawn a vehicle because we already got the tools in our inventory. Got a taser, pistol, some cones, a baton, flashlight, and handcuffs. Yeah, pretty dope. Let's check out what the vehicles we have. We have one for free and we have the rest which are for XP. And geez, you need a lot of XP here. 25,000 for this one, 20,000, 15,000. That's crazy. But yeah, we can spawn the free one. Here is our vehicle. I am not the biggest fan of this game, but I think it's really up there. It's pretty good. It's still very functional. It's pretty smooth as well. The UI isn't as great as Emergency Hamburg's, but the cars are, in my opinion, maybe even a little smoother. They feel better driving around them. Attention all units, we have a robbery. Alright, click to navigate. It's actually behind us, so let's respond to that. I got my lights on. No sirens though. But yeah, the robbery seems to be right over here. Let's go quickly and move through. Here we go. There's a civilian vehicle parked outside, most likely the criminal. Yeah, let's go get them. Got my taser out. Hey, you don't move. Come here, sir. You don't move. Oh, it's not him. Didn't rob them. Sorry, sir. Send dispatch. Looks like the criminal actually has escaped already. Oh, we have another robbery. Look at that. Is that in the same place? Really? Oh yeah, it is in the same place. He's literally running off right now. He's trying to take off. Hey, do not move. Do not move. Don't move, sir. What? That's the wrong guy? Really? Wait, if they didn't rob the store, then who did? Is it this guy? Are you kidding me? I'm a little confused. I don't want to go around chasing random civilians. But yeah, let's move on to the next game. This is a fun one. So yeah, next up we get Society Div Access. You might have seen this before. This used to be my go-to game back in the day. It's actually really fun. It's a little old school though compared to many other roleplay games out there. It almost feels like you're going back in time a little. But yeah, first and foremost, you can customize your character. So you can select an outfit. So a uniform. Let's see what we can get. This one, we can select a duty belt. We're gonna go with heavy. Nice. And grab a handgun holster and put on Bodycam and mic. Put up a tactical vest. Pretty dope. Yeah, let's just confirm that and equip. Let's move out. There should also be an armory somewhere. Yeah, right here. This is decently new. The lethal weapon, you could go with HK416 if you want to. Oh, I need to be a high rank. AR-15 then. Non-lethal weapons, the taser of course. Over here is the car spawner. And yeah, as you can probably tell, this is set in Los Santos or Los Angeles, whatever you want to say. It's pretty dope. Okay, here we go. Sometimes there are multiple livers as well, but this time only this. You can also do a couple of modifications. It doesn't seem like we can afford this vehicle right now. We're gonna have to go with the free one here. Also, there's this weird glitch on my screen right now. It says you have left the safe zone all over my screen. That's weird. I haven't seen that before. Now, controls here, like in many of these other games I showcased, are a little different. You actually have to use your numpad in order to use your indicators and stuff. Turn on lights. You also have to use the numpad by pressing 5. It's a bit strange, but yeah. It is what it is, right? Emergency dispatch system, 911 call initiated requesting police services. So yeah, to open the CAD and check the dispatch, you gotta press N. And then you will get this little menu and look up reports, the database and everything. So right now, we got a call by this guy. And we received a mark for that call on our map. So let's check out where it is. Right here. Alright, let's respond then. We're taking a right down this road. Then left over here. I'm hearing gunshots right now. That's not a good sign. And then this should be the general area of the call, right? That's actually a little bit further ahead. Right in this alley, it looks like. That's weird. Maybe they escaped. The call came from here at least. But yeah, you probably get the point. It's an LA-based game. You can patrol the streets. You have a couple of nice guns you can utilize. ACS. Really nice stuff. Really smooth. On the civilian team, you can also go buy guns at the gun store and everything like that. You can also do races, sort of like in GTA Online. So that's pretty dope. On to the next one. Next up, we got Perris, California. This right here is a very casual yet realistic roleplay game. It can compete with Los Angeles, a game I'm gonna show later on, but it is definitely up there. So in order to hop on the police team here, you have got to press the briefcase and figure out which team you want to join. So there's Riverside Sheriff, there is Strategic Response Unit, there's FBI, there's CHP, there's Riverside Police. You can even RPS the dispatch. There's the Army National Guard as well. There's USMS. There's a lot of different teams, alright? So yeah, let's just hop on the Riverside Sheriff, because that's what most of you are gonna check out when you first hop on the game. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this is the only game that's not behind a pay block, so this game is a little pay to win in a way. There's a lot of game passes and a lot of premium tools that you must purchase if you want to have the full experience. But the thing is, it's a good game. So yeah, this is the locker room. You can select whatever you want to have, right? There's a decent amount of guns you can choose, etc. You can grab a megaphone if you want a battering ram, beanbag launcher. We're gonna select a belt layout like that. Beautiful. Now over here, there's also a logistics room, and this is where you can grab like extra tools, like if you want a radio and whatever, maybe a microphone like this, ballistic shield, beanbag, shotguns, and all this sort of stuff. Also, this little cool guy is here. Look at that. And once you've got all that, you simply head outside. You go over here to the motor pool. And out here is where you are going to be able to spawn a vehicle. And he's going to figure out which car spawner is the right one. That's not the one. It's actually right over here. There's a lot of different Game Pass ones. Let's go in here. Let's select something like a 2015 F-150. And I'm going to change the time. Time 12. Can I do that? I can't. Dang it. I'm in a private server, so I thought I could do that. Yeah, here we go. We got ourselves a police vehicle. I can show you the ELS real quick. This game got something which is very cool that no other game on this list has, unless maybe we're talking about Los Angeles, which is also developed by Mountain Interactive. But yeah, they've got helicopters in the game, functioning helicopters that you can actually fly. That's the thing. You don't have to call them in as AI, but they actually function. Let me show you some stuff I've got. I've got an OC spray, a hole tool, handcuffs, search tool, baton, flashlight, my renderize, X2 taser. Look at that. And we got a radar gun, nice little gun, really nice guns in this game. Here we got a bigger gun, even better, really nice stuff. Look at that. Got a battering ram that's bigger than me, a beanbag launcher that actually works, pretty dope, and a T7. I don't know what this is, some sort of taser, right? And then also a shield. So that's nice to see. Really dope game. On the left hand side you got the radio, and I believe that you can communicate using your actual in-game microphone. So if you got voice chat, you can talk in the radio. At least that's a thing in Los Angeles from what I know. Yeah, pretty dope, I would say. Go check it out. Now this is a game you might have seen on your homepage on Roblox. It's called Bodycam. This is a really cool game. You essentially drop into intense missions as a SWAT officer equipped with a body cam alongside your team. So yeah, this is what the menu looks like. Not too good. We're gonna see if we can hop in the house right here. Here we go. Fairfax residence, high risk warrant / hostage rescue, 25 Glendive Ave, October 23rd, 0443. All right, here we are. This is what Bodycam looks like. It's pretty dope. Let's roll in, man. This should be the area of the house, right? It's a little dark, so we're gonna go a little less tactical now and turn on our flashlight. We have to be very careful. There could be suspects or individuals anywhere around here. We're gonna move in through the building and push open the door. Oh, it's closed. We gotta kick it down or lockpick it for that matter. Oh, here we go. I kicked it open. Let's move it. We're inside. Oh wait, hello.
Police!
Move on the get on the ground. Get on the ground, ma'am. Grandma, get on the ground. Okay, good. She surrendered. We're gonna cuff her. A little bad of a spot she's in right there.
TOC, this is entry team. Civilian is safe, secure, and ready for evac.
Got a security camera up there. This is sort of like that game. What's it called? Let's move through. Hey, there's a guy right there with a gun. No, I'm down. All officers have been killed. Really? We died that quickly? It's a little bit like Ready or Not. If you play that game, you roll in, you secure hostages, kill criminals. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next game on this list is Clark County. Obviously, this is a game that's a little different. It's a bit more blocky than the other ones, but it is indeed really fun. RP is usually on top here, with police actually undergoing realistic training that all cops in the game have to go through in order to play as the cop. It's a really fun game that I recommend anyone to check out if you haven't already. Moving on, we got Los Angeles. This is definitely Roblox's most realistic police game. People who roleplay as police actually sit in a call and they communicate with each other like a radio. I believe it's through TeamSpeak. And so every time they respond to a call, they go through, they talk with each other in the radio. They give in their code, they say, I'm responding to the call, blah, blah, blah. They can request backup and all this. The game is really realistic. It's also a game set in Los Angeles, as you can hear by the name. It's definitely on the high end of roleplay. Compared to Perris, Los Angeles is really far ahead. I recommend anyone who haven't checked out Los Angeles to go do it right now. However, it is voice required. They want to keep the game very realistic, so unless you have voice chat, avoid playing the game. To one of my all-time favorites, we got Berkeley County. This game has undergone massive change over the last year, and I'm really excited to show you this. So yeah, whenever you load in, you should just see this. This is the civilian spawn. If you want to switch team, you go up here, you press job, you can head on to whatever team you want to choose. Now there's a couple of teams, police teams especially. There's the Spring Hill Police Department, there's the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office, there's BCSO Corrections, there's Concord State Police, SCP Criminal Investigations, and for these there is also SWAT included. Now in order to join certain teams, you might need a certain amount of arrests or other met standards. So the only team you're going to be able to hop on in the beginning is going to be the Spring Hill Police Department. So yeah, let's just put in a call sign and hop on this team. Here you go, you're in the locker room. You can select patrol outfits or tactical outfits. That's for SWAT, and this is for normal police. We're just gonna select one. The UI is really nice in this game. I really like that. And there's a lot of different uniforms and tools you can select, which is pretty dope. Yeah, let's grab some accessories as well. We can grab a duty belt and put on a bulletproof vest. Maybe some accessories for the duty belt as well. And that should be enough. We don't need anything else. Yeah, look at us, we're looking good. Wait, my bulletproof vest disappeared only because I grabbed some accessories. Okay, well, who cares? Over here, you can actually select equipment. There's a decent chunk of them as well. There's the riot shield, traffic cones, flares, spike strips, evidence markers, stop sticks, and clipboard. And there are also the weapons, which you can select here as well. There are a couple you can choose between. I'm just gonna go with the classic AR-15 for this one. And then you can also spawn the vehicles here. So yeah, let's go check out the vehicle selection. There are different police cars for the different police teams. There aren't too many on this one, but there's also a police bike if you want that. So you can go around on a police bike, do a little police bike patrol, you know. We're gonna select the Ford Crown Victoria. There are different packages you can select if you have them. So this right here, whatever this is, unmarked slick top. Let's just go with slick top actually. Let's spawn this thing in. And here we go. We're in this beautiful car in Berkeley County. Now Berkeley County's ELS is top tier. Like no other police roleplay game can compete, I would say. Let's look at this beautiful ELS. It's amazing. Each time I join, I'm just as surprised as the previous time because of the ELS. It's so smooth. I love it. Now this is quite a big game. The map is large as heck. It's really big. So it's gonna be a little hard to navigate, but you can see locations on the map itself. Silver Gym, Chick Mill A. You can see on the map there are a bunch of locations marked with numbers included, so you can find your way around in case you get a call. You have a comms menu. You can press up here. That way you can access the MTD, see active calls. and look up people's license plates, etc. Then you also got the radio. If you want to toggle the radio, you can press that on and off. If you want to talk in the radio, you pretty much just select this or whatever hotkey you have on for it. Just select the mic button, then select primary for the primary channel, alternative for this one, LEO for this one. There are different channels, you know. You can say 10.8, whatever, and it should go in there. Pretty dope. Now there are private roleplay communities in Berkeley County as well. You don't have to be in a public server because, you know, public servers in this game is just like an ERLC, very chaotic, and the game just becomes a whole lot more fun with actual roleplay happening. But yeah, this is a dope game. I think everyone should check out. And yeah, believe me guys, that Berkeley County movie that was in the making, you know, it's still in progress. But yeah, on to the next game. Now, what would this video be without Maple County? I mean, come on, this is like the most immersive roleplay game, kind of, or is it? I don't know. We gotta find out, I guess. So yeah, once you're in this game, you're probably gonna have to expect some nighttime, just like I always do when I record videos. But yeah, in order to switch team here, you press Y, you go into the briefcase on the phone, and you select one of the police teams. There are a couple. There is FPD, MCSO, and OSP. OSP requires 35,000 XP, so you can't really hop on that when you just start out. But we're gonna hop on the sheriff's team because that's not full right now. Maple County offers advanced customization for your character and vehicles, sort of. But yeah, here we go. We can select a hat. You can customize if we want a mustache or not. We can switch uniforms. There's a lot of uniforms. I'm just gonna go with this. This looks good. Pants as well. You can customize that. We're gonna go with this maybe. I mean, yeah, this looks okay. Obviously, I want a police vest, just like that. I might want a duty belt as well. Let's grab one of those. You can customize the duty belt. This is what I mean by realistic customization options. It's really, really cool. No other game has this. I kid you not. At least not from my understanding. You can see this is just pretty amazing. You can pretty much do whatever you want. And once you got that finished, you can press confirm. And you can see all your tools and accessories on the duty belt itself. And after that, you can deploy. Here on the left hand side, you will see the beautiful in-game radio system, and you can actually communicate using voice chat here as well. I believe they were first to do that. Moving out, we're gonna head to the parking garage. Or actually, no, I need better tools. So let's go back to the building here. The armory is to the right, so let's head over there. Can't leave without some guns, right? Some big guns. You got a couple pistol options, rifle options as well. Sadly, most of these are locked behind ranks. Well, I shouldn't say sadly, because, you know, developers want people to play their games, and people actually do play the games for longer if you got it behind a locked wall, so to speak. You cannot purchase it, which is kind of bad. I would like to see it be purchasable through, you know, Roblox or Game Pass or something, instead of having to, you know, grind for so long just to get access to these things. But I'm not complaining, all right? Well, that was sort of complaints, but yeah. You heard that? Somebody has talked in the radio channel. But yeah, let's hover over here and spawn a vehicle. You've got a decent chunk of options, like car options. There's a lot of them. This is one I haven't tried yet. I haven't really driven around in the criminal investigations unit. Never got that far. It was a decently new update. The game doesn't update that often, sadly. But yeah, just like with the tools, some cars, or most cars, are rank clocked, meaning you have to level up in game. You should have access to a couple of cars when starting off. You can customize these cars as well. I would say customization is almost as good as ERLC's. I still feel like ERLC does this better. You know, ERLC is a much bigger game. You can't really complain about Maple County. You can turn on some antennas around here. Look at that. That's beautiful. RAM bar, wrap around, ALPR, front, and even customize wheels, etc. Yeah, we're gonna save that and we're gonna roll out just to show you what it looks like. I am not the biggest fan of Maple County's bar system. I think it's a little bit clunky. Oh yeah, let's just move out here. There's a gate you have to leave through. And let me show you the ELS real quick. It's pretty good, actually. Yeah, for the gun, this is what the guns look like. Nothing too crazy, nothing too horrible. Got flashlights that you hold in your hand like this. You got a pepper spray, taser, handcuffs, baton, and a badge. So like if you want to show off as prove that you're a police officer, you can do that. Pretty cool. They also got access to your trunk in the back here. That way you can place items and, you know, move around things. If you got an equipment in there, you can grab that. It's a really decent game, and I think you should check it out. But on to the next one. Emergency Hamburg. Yep, this is y'all's favorite game this time around. Look at this, 14,000 active players. That is insane. Almost 1 billion visits. Jeez. Not to flex or anything, but I was one of the absolute first content creators to play this game. I actually recorded videos very early on in development for the game because one of the owners actually knew me from a different game that I was reviewing back in the day. But in Emergency Hamburg, you have this map. You can find your way around. Go to the police station. Go over here. Press E. Select whatever team you want to get on. So patrol police, traffic police, SCK, undercover police. SCK is pretty much, you know, special operations or SWAT or whatever you want to say. We're gonna go with patrol police. You can start your shift. Keep in mind that once your shift is over, once you're about to leave, go ahead and walk over to this guy and actually end the shift here, else you won't get your XP and stuff. But yeah, let's go into the locker room. These lockers are really nice, very understandable. You can refill your guns with ammo. You can select different tools, tasers, radar guns, police tape. You can even grab the MP5 if you want. I'm gonna grab that one. Pretty dope. But yeah, moving on, if you walk over here, should end up by the vehicle section. And one reason I think this game is as popular as it is simply because the game is very understandable. Like, you can hop in completely new to the game and you would still understand exactly what to do. It's a really easy game to understand. I believe that plays a big role in how popular it is right now. I'm gonna early unlock this vehicle for 149 Robux. I thought it looked cool. So yeah, let's go. Essentially, once you arrest criminals and stuff, you gain XP and you can unlock new vehicles and stuff. Yeah, really nice game. Runs really smooth, no lag, no nothing like that. It's very well optimized, so you're gonna have a really great time on the game. On the left hand side, you can see a bunch of calls coming in. You got a police officer downed, etc. If you press F, you can turn on your lights, R, T, and whatever for sirens. If you commit crime as a police officer by, you know, illegally tasering somebody or, you know, shooting a random person, then you will end up with penalties, whatever you want to call that, and you will actually lose XP. You won't get as much XP. So yeah, let me just respond to this police call right now. You can see on the map that we get a navigation to the downed police officer. The cop is actually laying down dead right here. I don't know who might have killed him, but somebody obviously has. He's not doing too well, is he? Maybe the fire department will respond or something. Who knows? But yeah, tools work really nice as well. You press tab in order to access them. You can move your way around. I'm getting shot at right now if you can't notice that. There's a guy shooting me from over there. Probably the same guy that shot this cop. Jeez. Where is he? Right over there. You don't do anything stupid. Oh, okay. He's trying to kill me. I couldn't shoot him. I was out of ammo. You're downed. You can wait until a medic revives you respawn. There are currently 2 available medics. Jeez. Yep, that's Emergency Hamburg for you. Now see if you can name me one game that's better than ERLC. Emergency Response Liberty County. When you log in, you can enter the menu up here, select the team change button, go to teams, select police, sheriff, whatever, up on the team, and you will essentially spawn in one of the police departments. You can go in and select a uniform. So for this one, we could select Class B uniform, whatever. You can grab gear. There's a lot of gear here. Ballistic shields, battering rams, police SWAT vests, fire extinguishers, riot shields. There's so much. This game has a big array of things that you can do and use, tools, etc. Then you also got the guns, which can be found right over here by the armory. There's a decent chunk of guns as well. A lot of them are new. I'm gonna select the MP5. You can see right here we have a nice gun. Looks really good. Here you can refill ammo if you want to. Oh yeah, in a public server, you will not expect RP. You will have to expect traditional uniforms and liveries. In public servers, however, there are custom uniforms, custom liveries, and all that good stuff, which is really cool. When it comes to cars, there's just an unlimited amount. I mean, look at this. And the best part about ERLC, you can customize the cars. So you see right here, this is a customized car. You can go into vehicle accessories. You can play around with the light bar if you want to change that. You can go with something as crazy as this. Look at that. You can even add a light bar in the back if you want to, a rear light bar. There's so much you can do. There's even a grappler that you can connect your vehicle. That way you can, you know, get hold of criminals speeding away from you. But yeah, let me spawn this vehicle in. I'm guessing most of you have already played the ERLC, but if you haven't already, this is what it looks like. It's really cool. It's really fun. In the right hand side, you can see my menu showcasing the police UI. Here you can select and turn on your ELS unless you want to just press the X button. That also turns them on. You got your sirens and all. You also got spotlights that can be turned on. So left alley, right alley, takedown, spotlight that you can move around like this. Pretty dope. Then there's RDR, so you can see if people are speeding. You can also talk in game. If you have a microphone, you can use the talk button here and actually communicate with your car microphone. And you can also use the pre-existing stuff put in here, so PSA remain indoors, for example.
Attention, this is a public safety announcement. Remain indoors.
Heard that? It's pretty dope. You got ALPR, so you can see vehicle models, vehicle plates, registered owner, if they're wanted or not. That's the thing in the back here, as you can see. Those two little small things. It's a really good one. You also got an MTD you can log into, and you can respond to calls. So here you can see incoming calls. You can search for players and vehicles. You can call it in a helicopter, so there's both patrol and locating a player. So if there's a wanted player, you can press locate a player. If you just want a patrol, select patrol and confirm the patrol. And right now there are no wanted players, so I guess the helicopter won't fly in. I'm in a private server right now. You also get access to building cams, so you can like check out cameras around the map. Pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. No other game I know has this feature. And yeah, criminals can go around, they can rob jewelry stores, break into houses, rob vehicles, all the good stuff, and you can have a lot of RP. It's a great game with lots more to come. I believe you're really gonna like this one. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye.